Yes, guys. Hello and welcome back to Abs Talks Ball. Firstly, apologies are in order. My consistency has been good on the channel, but we're back and we move on swiftly because the Amorim era has well and truly begun. And these are my thoughts and what we learned about this game against Everton. Now, those of you who follow me on Twitter, you would have seen it. All social is always in the description. But you would have seen that even during Everton were controlling most of that first half, I was somewhat calm. Some of you may ask why. Why was he so calm at that time? Every time I'm controlling the ball at Old Trafford, this is all over again. Ruben's the same as Ten Hag. No. Just calm, guys. Let the game play out. What is clear from Ruben Amorim and his squad currently is that the instructions are much clearer to them. The way they must play the game is clearer to them, not just based on the shape, based on their temperament on the ball. Was there still a lot of rushing on the ball, attempting to have quick transitions in one or two passes? Yes, there is, but we must remember that this squad is a squad built for transitions. This is a squad that hasn't been revamped in a long time with the ideas of so many different managers in it. So a lot of credit has to go to Ruben for the fact that United score 4 goals in this game and comfortably put Everton away regardless of that somewhat poor start. Now, I've spoken about many times about how Ruben wants his team to play. That back three and the 2 midfielders in front of them, who today was Casemiro and Kobe, their job is to keep the ball. Be patient, bait the press, build up the play, and then get the ball to your wide players. What we didn't see was enough of that. Enough of them keeping the ball in that first phase, drawing out Everton, and then being able to find the spaces in the final third. But what was really good for Man United is that the clear principles of where the players need to be are there and they're in place. Diallo holding the width high and wide on the right-hand side. Diogo Dalot doing the same. The back three was De Ligt, Lisandro Martinez and Mazraoui. Lisandro Martinez unfortunately got a yellow card in the game, as did Kobe Mano, and both were missing the Arsenal game. Lisandro is going to be a big miss. And why? Because of the chances that he creates with the ball at his feet. On the ball, the patterns are almost set as if he's played this in the system and under this manager for years. As soon as a player drops in from that front line, be it Bruno Fernandes, be it Rashford, be it Zirkzee, that run from Diallo is on. And Lisandro Martin has found him many times. And that is just something that he has the quality to do with the ball at his feet. So that's going to be a huge miss, but I expect Luke Shaw to be able to replace him. Matthias de Ligt did his job, as he has been doing quietly for this whole season. I know he's come under some scrutiny because under Amorim, he's asked to play a bit more of a different role. Invert from centre-back into midfield and try and be on the same line as a defensive midfielder. He hasn't got the capabilities on the ball to do that well. But what he has the capabilities to do is defend really well. Good box defender, had a decent performance. Mazraoui, how much do we need to speak about Mazraoui constantly before people are tired of us hearing this? This is one of Manchester United's best signings, pound for pound, maybe ever. Genuinely. For this price, and what he is technically speaking, what he is defensively, how complete of a footballer he is, Mazraoui is ridiculous. For £12 million, I can't believe the price that we got Mazraoui for. But he's a ridiculously high-level player. In midfield, Casemiro is Casemiro. I don't think I need to continuously get onto Casemiro on this channel. I feel like that'll be too agenda-driven, but he's obviously not going to be here in the long term for Man United, so it's not too much of a concern for me. I would have liked to see Ugarte, obviously, but I assume he's being saved for the Arsenal game, as he also played midweek against Bodo Glimt. Kobe Mino, so lovely and refreshing to see him back fit and playing under Ruben Amorim. The star boy was there, doing what he does best, keeping the ball simple. At his age, to see his maturity on the ball constantly is inspiring. It's ridiculous. That story should be shown to all academy players in Manchester United to show them this is the progression. This is how you need to get to where you want to get to. Bruno Fernandes, again, he plays part of the issues that we had in the first half, which is he is the one that looks for that transition, that breakneck transition, looking for that ball. But I don't actually want to lose that part of Man United. I don't want to lose the fact that we are a team that can break and transition so quickly. And Bruno Fernandes, and including Marcus Rashford, who I'll speak about as well, they are players who can do that. So what I want us to do is develop how Ruben wants to play, but don't lose those principles that makes Man United such a scary team in transition. And Bruno was a big part to playing that. Joshua Zirkzee. My brother, you've arrived. Finally, welcome to Manchester United, Joshua Zirkzee. Other than that first Fulham game, it has looked like he's been off the pace. The intensity is maybe not suited for the Premier League. A lot of people, content creators, fellow content creators, have been saying they want Zirkzee out already. I believe that patience was the right step for him, because when we see him in a bit of a better structure around him, then the intensity issues won't seem as bad. And he looked really good. Amad Diallo. My boy. He's almost cursed himself by his good performances. He is going to become Ruben Amorim's Quenda. He is going to become his right wing back. I wanted, obviously, for him to be in the right 10, and we will see him there for sure. But Amad Diallo, right now, the level of performance he's playing at, I'm so happy to see. This is going to sound crazy, but I think he should be in high conversations in Premier League wingers. I genuinely believe so. But the reason I haven't been able to substantiate those claims is because he hasn't been given enough opportunities. I cannot believe the crimes that Ten Hag has. We will have to put him on trial at some point. It is ridiculous that he was able to play Anthony over Amad for so long, but I don't want to lose my head, so I'm going to calm down. Amad Diallo, you genius. I want him to just keep playing, keep enjoying his football, and keep doing what he's doing. Marcus Rashford, brother! Should have got a hat-trick, brother. Could have got a hat-trick. He has still not got that Premier League hat-trick, but he looks, I wouldn't say revitalised, it is just, I feel as though the shape puts him into positions where he is most threatening, and also doesn't ask too much from him off the ball so that he is platformed as best as possible. And that is what good coaches do. Guys, Ruben Amorim is a very good coach. We knew this before, we are seeing it at Man United. Is it? Some people may think it's too early to say. It isn't, because we're seeing 4 goals from a manager, which we haven't seen under Ten Hag for 3 years. Ruud van Nistelrooy showed us in an interim period quicker than Ten Hag did in 3 years. Good coaching puts your best players into their best positions, or as close as possible, and platforms them to succeed. That is what has happened so far. Long may this continue. Ruben Amorim, the era continues, and we march forward. Manchester United have been held back as a club in many different facets before. Either it was ownership, board level, manager, players. Right now, I believe the ownership is in a good place. The board is in a good place in terms of their focus on the footballing aims. The manager is a good manager. Now we must revamp this squad. The next step for Manchester United to move to the next level is to change from being this squad that is just purely built for transitions and built for as a modern day squad. One that can play the ball but can also break in transition. And if we do that, and if we back this manager, I can see results coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate all of you guys' comments, concerns. You guys message me, DM me everywhere. I really appreciate even each and every single one of you. Apologies again for the lack of consistency. We will be back bigger and better in the next game, and I'll catch you guys next time.